So this video is a continuation of a last video that I did where I called Yuma Police. We came back from my son's graduation. We came back from my son's Kofa High School graduation. And as soon as we came back, I called the Yuma Police to put a complaint against Community Health Associates for calling in 911 on some bullshit lies, because they're a corrupt fucking company. You can look them up on Better Business Bureau. This is the pattern that company does. They fucking destroy lives. They fuck with people's mental health to the point where they create mental health crisis. And I exposed them on Facebook. I exposed them on YouTube. And what they did today is they called 911 and they put a false complaint against me saying that I was suicidal tendency. I don't know what else they fucking said. But what they're doing is they're in retaliation of for me exposing how fucking corrupt and dirty and fucking racist they are. They in retaliation, they sent a black man to my door to knock on my door and to fucking try to like give me false hope that they want to help me. And then he brought a fucking gift, a bag full of shit. I don't know what's in the bag. I haven't opened it yet. But anyway, he handed me a bag full of gift to lower my guard so that I won't record him, because everybody out here knows I record. So I didn't record the whole conversation. So that gave him the doorway to go and fucking lie on me and concoct a fucking whole fucking. This is what the Better Business Bureau have complaints about Community Health Associates. The Better Business Bureau have complaints on them. They have a pattern of being corrupt and fucking up people's lives and fucking up people's mental health. And they are a mental health facility. They are a mental health crisis facility. So, yeah, they pissed off and they retaliated against me. So they called 911 on some false report shit. Now, it could easily be fucking viewed on my journaling on social media that I have been fighting for mine and my children's lives. I have been fighting for our lives because our lives have been threatened by this white supremacy community. So, by these white supremacy human traffickers in this community, right? So, our lives have been threatened. So, is it been a very long time? I have been journaling daily that I've been fighting for my life and my children's lives. So this fucking corrupt ass Community Health Associates sent the fucking black man to drop my fucking guard because they know I'm more cautious with white people since I was white supremacy human traffic. Right? So then they send this fucking black fucking pig to knock on my fucking. He looks like a fucking black fucking pig on two legs. Knock on my fucking door with some fucking lion shit. He looked like they plucked him out of a fucking rehab somewhere. So, and a dirty motherfucker who knows where he had his hand and he shook my fucking hand. He's fucking looks disgusting. So he went in back to the fucking Community Health Associates and they concocted this fucking situation where they called the fucking police and said they were suicidal tendencies. They trying to get me locked the fuck up and they're trying to be I don't know if they're in cahoots with Yuma Police Department, but it appears they are in cahoots with Yuma Police Department. And I could break down those details, but look at my other videos about what happened all fucking day. Because the cop that I asked him to do a complaint, the cop that came for the suicidal tendencies and the fire department, they didn't want to give me a fucking complaint incident report. I wanted to file a complaint immediately against Community Health Associates for harassment, because I've been telling them and I've been journaling them and I've been recording them telling them to leave me the fuck alone, stop fucking harassing me, because they keep calling me and knocking on my fucking door. And the police don't protect me. I told the police I don't want to be bothered with those fucking people, and they stood there and watched the fucking bitch from Community Health Associates knock on my fucking door after the police fucking left. Like, they stood right fucking there and watched her fucking knock on my, like, the police out here they not fucking protecting me. So I had to call the FBI and report that I have agencies out here in cahoots, government agencies in cahoots to try to build a mental health case against me. And then so I said, I want to file a fucking complaint, and the fucking police won't take my fucking goddamn fucking complaint. And the FBI told me to go to internal affairs. I'm trying to avoid going to internal affairs because I try to de-escalate, right? But they want me to go the fuck off and escalate this shit and blow it up like if it's a fucking like if it's going to be the end of the fucking world because this white supremacy motherfucking company, Community Health Associates, they're white fucking racists, and they want to lie on me. And the police do not want to fucking protect me. It looked like they're in cahoots with these motherfuckers. So I told the cop that came to do that wellness check, I told him, I want to put a report. He told me to call a specific police officer. He said, call this specific police officer because he's connected with them. What the fuck do you mean there's a cop that you already fucking know automatically that cop is connected to this fucking agency that just try to fucking build a case on me talking about I'm fucking crazy, that I'm fucking gonna kill myself? What the fuck you mean that Yuma police is connected with this fucking mental health facility that have a history of fucking corruption, have a history of fucking fraud on Better Business Bureau? What the fuck do you mean that Yuma police is connected with this rinky-dink fucking crackhead ass fucking company? And that company is connected to Crossroads. And Crossroads is the shelter where the drug addict staff, a white lady, stole my narcotic pills. That's Crossroads. And when I reported that to Yuma police, Crossroads retaliated against me by telling the police, if I step foot, my kids step foot on their property, we're going to get arrested. My kids were 10 and 14 when that happened. That happened when me and my children were human trafficked, white supremacy human trafficked to Yuma, Arizona. That's when that happened. The first 7 to 10 days that we were homeless in Yuma from after being white supremacy human trafficked. And the human traffickers offered us they was going to prostitute my family. They offered me all kind of illegal employment to depend on them for basic shit like housing and fucking food and shit that they promised me, and shit that they promised me that was going to be legal out here. Anyway, let me bring it back because y'all could go through my other videos to find out that history. But right now, this video is about we're waiting for Officer Davis. We're waiting for Officer Davis because when I called Yuma police and told them what this cop that knocked on my door did to me, and I want to put a fucking complaint against the fucking agency, mental health agency, Community Health Associates, then they connected me to another Latino cop when I called told the non-emergency number, and that motherfucker put words in my mouth. He did manipulation. He did his fucking little whatever the fuck ignorant ass discriminating against people with disabilities. You know what I'm saying? Discriminating against people with disabilities, adding more mental stigmas army, the same shit that the fucking mental health clinic over there at Community Health Associates, they fucking added fucking mental health stigma army too, and they're fucking a mental health clinic. These motherfuckers out here need to get their shit together. They need to get their shit together because I'm trying not to open up an internal investigation report on these fucking police because it's no secret that the police themselves. You know how I know that? I used to work for a mayor in a major city. And I know Detective Porter, he used to run the fucking internal affairs. I know what the fuck the cops do in fucking internal affairs. I know they police themselves. So that's going to be a waste of fucking time for me to open a fucking case on these goddamn fucking dumbass fucking cops that don't want to give me a fucking correct report. They're pissing me off. So since they're pissing me off, because they're in fucking rubbing elbows with this fucking retarded ass fucking mental health clinic. They rubbing elbows with them in cahoots, trying to fucking bring me down by building a fucking case talking about some suicidal tendency, dumb motherfuckers. Because Justice Favon, bitch. Justice Favon, did y'all fucking hang him or not? Did he hang himself? Because I don't know what the fuck's going on with that situation. But y'all need to stop fucking with me with this fucking trying to fucking build a case on me of fucking suicidal tendencies, motherfuckers. Go eat shit and die, you fucking prejudiced, fucking racist ass, white fucking privileged fucking liar. That's what the fuck you are, Miss Amber Tills from Community Health Associates. You are a white privileged fucking racist fucking liar. And bitch, don't fuck with me because I'm about to write up a fucking Better Business Bureau report on your fucking ass. I'm telling you, I don't want no fucking problems and I'm going to get tunnel vision on y'all motherfuckers. So this is what's gonna happen. Y'all gonna leave me all the way the fuck alone, or we could keep fucking having a shit fight. You fucking dumb bitch. Your whole fucking office looked like a fucking horror movie. It looked like Chainsaw Massacre fucking people up in there. Y'all have no fucking class. So anyway, this video is to stay on and keep an eye on me, because everybody out here seems to be fucking scared of me. So I don't want them to feel like they need to attack me. So when he get here, if he ever fucking gets here, because he gets off of work at 7 a.m. It's 4 o'clock a.m. Mr. Sergeant Davis. So if he ever fucking gets here, he said he was gonna take my fucking complaint. We'll see what the fuck he does. But he seems to have an idea of what the fuck is going on. I don't know if I could believe him or not, but he sounds convincing. Meanwhile, the cop that transferred me to him, because I told the cop that when I called the non-emergency number, that fucking cop manipulated mental stigma on me. He looked like he ready for fucking problems. So that was recorded on my last video. My conversation with that other cop. He's a Latino cop. So I told him transfer me to his sergeant. He made me call his sergeant instead of fucking transfer me. He was too busy. He wasn't too busy to fucking fish for information and gossip with me, but he was too busy to transfer me to his supervisor. These fucking people, yo, they making me fucking work. I don't want to fucking work. They making me fucking work. This is work. I'm fucking begging them to leave me the fuck alone because I'm supposed to be retired and I don't want this fucking job that they're fucking forcing me to fucking do. Human traffic prevention, human traffic awareness. I'm not working for y'all motherfuckers for the rest of my life. Like, I gotta fucking have a fucking life. I need to retire. Like, this is what I'm talking. I moved to the West Coast to fucking retire, not to fucking work. So I had to call the fucking FBI again. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that because I want to believe in my mind that eventually shit is gonna work itself out, right? But now I'm ready for them motherfuckers to come over here like the fucking Men in Black and have a fucking seat and chit chat with me. Because I'm not feeling fucking safe. The fucking police making me feel very insecure. They making me feel very unsafe. And I'm tired of being they goddamn fucking punching bag because they're a bunch of motherfuckers out here. They like to discriminate against people with fucking mental health. They like to discriminate against people with fucking disability, these fucking cops. They don't believe in disability out here. We're in a fucking MAGA town. We're in a Trump trash town. They don't believe in disability. They believe if your eyeballs are falling the fuck out and your fucking stomach is coming out of your fucking asshole and you can't talk, you can't hear, but you got hands and feet, you could fucking work. That's how the fuck they think out here. It's their culture. They're like fucking slaves. They're like slaves. They're like fucking slaves. They don't have humanity. They push people to fucking do all kind of fucking crazy shit out here. They don't respect disability out here. They don't believe in that shit. There's a lot of people running around in this fucking town that are disabled and they're being forced to fucking work. And what they're doing is they're putting the community in jeopardy. Because if you're disabled and you're being forced to work in jobs that you shouldn't be working because you're disabled, that's putting people in fucking jeopardy. So I don't want to get into the details about that and the situations and the personal fucking stories that I know about out here about people that's disabled and being forced to fucking work because they keep being denied for assist. I don't want to get into that because I got enough shit on my fucking plate. So, but this is the culture out here. They're like fucking slaves. They're like slaves and slave masters. So, yeah. They like to call me crazy and stigmatize me, but they're the same motherfuckers that tell me to get a job. They contradict themselves. They're very fucking ignorant. They're very goddamn fucking ignorant out here. Bitch, is either I'm crazy or I get a job. Which one the fuck do you want? Because you can't have both. And the last I checked, ain't no motherfucker out here a fucking judge. So, I'm just waiting for Sergeant Davis to come over here and take my fucking complaint. So that's why I got the camera rolling for me. For me. Because I can't trust these fucking people. They lie on me. They manipulate. You could check out my last video with the fucking Yuma police put words in my fucking mouth and try to manipulate and turn shit and twist shit and just to fucking stigmatize me. That's what the fuck he did. He did discrimination against people with disability. I'm sick of these fucking ignorant motherfuckers, yo. I'm so sick of them. I'm so sick of they shit. I'm so sick of they shit. I'm so sick of they fucking shit, yo. I'm sick of they shit. Everywhere I turn, I'm being discriminated against. Everywhere I turn, I'm getting swindled and robbed. For almost 4 years, this shit been going on. So the FBI told me to call internal affairs, and I'm trying to avoid fucking with internal affairs. Because see, I'm trying to get them off of my radar, but they keep coming on my goddamn fucking radar. They trying to jump. The Yuma police is trying to jump on Community Health Associates bandwagon, and that's a big fucking mistake. They should not be a Yuma Police Department and Yuma Fire Department should not be jumping on the bandwagon of a business that are fucking goddamn fucking corrupt. That's not good for business for Yuma Police Department. It's not good for business for Yuma Fire Department. For y'all to be associating in public with those motherfuckers. I know y'all related to them, probably. Most likely y'all fucking related to them fucking people. Most likely Amber Till's probably sucking one of y'all Hitler dicks. Most likely that's what's going on. I don't know what the fuck is going on. You probably got children with them fucking people at that fucking mental health clinic. Y'all, that's none of my business who the fuck related to who out here. I don't give a fuck. Because it grossed me the fuck out to think that y'all so fucking intertwined. It's fucking disgusting. But my thing is, in public, if you want to fucking save your fucking reputation, you should not be associating with corrupt ass fucking businesses. You're a fucking police department. This is common sense. The fire department should not be fucking around because I already got a lot of shit on y'all too. I don't want to get y'all on my fucking radar because if an emergency happen, and I do need services, I don't want y'all coming over here to kill me, pretending to trying to save me and you kill me. So I don't want no problems with public safety. I don't want no problems with public safety. And if I had suicidal tendencies, I wouldn't be worried about you killing me because suicidal tendencies mean I want to die. Bitch, I'm already fucking dead. I've been dead since the first day I fucking stepped foot in Yuma. I don't need you to keep killing me, motherfuckers. Y'all already killed me. Y'all killed the quality of my fucking life. Y'all killed opportunities for me and my children. Y'all already fucking murdered me and my family. Okay, public safety of Yuma, Arizona. Okay, y'all killed me. How many times y'all gonna kill me? I have been fighting for my fucking life. So that dirty ass fucking man that they fucking knocked on my fucking door, concocting all these fucking lies, that's harassment. And I want to fucking complain because these motherfuckers out here, they don't understand what it is to have a future, right? Right? They're so fucking small-minded. They're thinking right now, current situation, retaliation. They're not thinking how the fuck in 20 years this is going to come back and bite them in the fucking ass. Because they fucking small-minded out here. They don't know how to de-escalate. It's better y'all shut the fuck up That's the only way that y'all could fucking save y'all ass from now on, is just shut the fuck up. Any lawyer, I don't know who the fuck is the lawyer for that fucking company, Community Health Associates. I don't know who the fuck is their lawyer, but they need to fire him and get another fucking lawyer, because they need a lawyer to tell them to shut the fuck up. They need a lawyer to tell them that, because they looking for fucking problems. And they're gonna fucking find it, keep fucking with me. But see, this is the thing. I'm not interested in associating with them at all. Community Health Association. I am not interested in associating with them at all. And they don't fucking respect that. They don't understand that they want to violate my fucking rights. Not only they want to violate my rights, but they are trying to sabotage me. They are lying on me. They trying to build a fucking file on me so that Yuma police can have a reason to lock me the fuck up. Because they're all related out here. It's a tiny fucking town. They think the shit is cute to be fucking with me. They think it's cute to be bullying me. They think it's cute to discriminate against me. They think it's cute to be systemic oppression, systemic racism. They think the shit is cute out here. That's that white privilege. That's that white supremacy, white privilege. That's what it is. Amber Tills, white privilege liar bitch. She started this shit. She started it. Amber Tills from Community Health Associates. She started this shit with her fucking white privilege, white supremacy, white privilege lies. She started this shit. And her two supervisors are with it. They're with the whole fucking systemic oppression, systemic racism. Her two supervisors. And then they sent a black man to knock on my fucking door with a gift bag full of shit, pretending to be helpful, giving me false hope, false promises. Yeah, he said they was going to help me with my housing crisis. Yeah. He said that. He said the same thing that my counselor, my social worker from Adobe Wellness, WellCare, he said the same shit they said, that they was going to help me with my housing crisis. You know who else told me that? Adult Protective Services. Myra, what's her name? Adult Protective Services. I put a complaint against her too. Because they all tell me the same thing, but they all not delivering. None of them are delivering their services. They're just saying that so that they can fish information out of me. That's all they just say. They're not. It's been 30 days since these agencies been involved with my fucking story here. And they're fucking benefiting off of my story. They're getting paid. They're getting paid for 30 days. These agencies have been getting paid. And they haven't been helping me. And then I got Yuma Police, a Spanish guy on Yuma Police non-emergency number, telling me that his opinion overrides my human rights. His opinion is that they are trying to help me. That's his opinion. He don't even know all the fucking facts. He's an ignorant motherfucker. He's a fucking ignorant fuck, yo. He must be a fucking, he's the reason why people look at cops like they dumb. He's the type of fucking man. He's not a fucking man, because you could tell when a man is a man. And you could tell when a man is a fucking bitch. He's a gossiping fucking bitch. You could tell. So he's the reason why cops look like they're fucking dumb. Because he assumed that they're trying to help me. And he assumed that I'm so fucking crazy that he don't even know who Einstein is. He don't even know that Einstein was mental health. So he's one of those motherfuckers that gotta stick up his ass and think he better than anybody because he got a fucking uniform on. But as soon as he take off that fucking uniform, he's a pussy. Trust me, I know. That's how motherfuckers like him. I've been around many fucking cops, yo. I worked with cops. I fucked a cop. I've been around cops. I was in a family full of fucking uniforms. Yeah, I was born in a family with uniforms, bitch. I know when I know when I'm dealing with a fucking motherfucker that when they take the uniform on, they ain't shit. They ain't shit. They put the uniform on and they think they fucking, you know, they could fucking judge and they could assume and they could do whatever the ignorant fucks, yo. There's certain cops that got level head that even if they got a fucked up opinion, they know how to fucking get the job done with their fucked up opinions. Whether they have a fucked up opinion or not, they get the job done correctly. There's cops that do that. But then there's these dumb motherfuckers that make everybody else look like they fucking dumb. Because how you gonna straight up discriminate against me? How you gonna straight up stigmatize me? How you gonna straight up try to sabotage me? How you straight up gonna try to fucking manipulate me? Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck? This is why the fuck I call the FBI, because I can't depend on these fucking cops out here. This is the type of shit I gotta deal with. And I don't want to go to internal affairs because why? Why the fuck I'm gonna keep stirring up more shit with these fucking cops and cases and all this shit when I'm trying to get the fuck out of here? I don't even want to know these fucking people. So I had to ask for his supervisor because he's a fucking idiot. He's a goddamn fucking idiot, yo. Like, he's a fucking idiot. He got police union, so he think he could do whatever the fuck he want because he got police union. Those are the type of motherfuckers that be out there doing fucked up shit to people and getting away with it. That's the type, because they ignorant. They fucking ignorant. They're ignorant. I hope he didn't go to Kofa High School. Cause I'm starting to feel sorry for my fucking kids. This community making me fucking feel sorry for my fucking kids, yo. I'm starting to feel sorry for what the fuck my kids' future. I'm starting to feel like what the fuck, yo. How you gonna do that? How you gonna treat me like shit when I'm a victim? I'm a fucking victim and you treating me like shit. Who does that? What type of people do that? Systemic oppression, systemic racist people. That's who does that. That's who fucking does that type of shit, yo. I'm sick of them. I'm so sick of this shit. I should not have to call his supervisor. I should not have to call his supervisor. I should have been able to get the shit done with the first cop that knocked on my fucking door. That first cop that knocked on my fucking door, he should have took the fucking complaint. He knocked on the fucking door. He should have took the fucking complaint. For now on, I need white cops knocking on my fucking door. For now on, keep your fucking Latino, white Mexicans the fuck away from me. Cause they worse than the fucking KKK. I'd rather deal with the fucking KKK than to deal with these fucking white Mexicans because they full of shit. They full of shit. They like to discriminate against me. They like to discriminate against me. They like to harass me. They like to knock on my fucking door all the time. And I wonder why the fuck they keep knocking on the door. I'm gonna need diversity. I need some fucking white cops knocking on my fucking door. I need diversity. The black motherfucker, he got it fucked up. He got it fucked up. I don't need no more fucking black people knocking on my fucking door. I don't need no more Latinos, Mexicans knocking on my door. I'm going to need some white cops knocking on my fucking door. And if that don't work, I'm going to start hashtagging China, motherfuckers. I need diversity. Too many of the same kind of people knocking on my fucking door. Too many cooks in the kitchen, nothing getting done. Nothing. Nothing's fucking getting done. The social workers are Latinos. They look Mexican. They're not getting shit done. It appears that the only people around here that could get shit done are white people. So I'm going to need some fucking communication with some fucking white people. And not the kind of white people from community associates, community health associates. I don't need those kind of fucking racist ass white supremacy white people. No. No, not those kind. I'm going to need educated kind. The kind that have fucking intellect. It would be appreciated if they are more fucking smarter than what the fuck I am. Because I'm slow. I don't want to deal with people that's slower than what the fuck I am when I'm dealing with fucking crisis. We need to resolve this because it's going to get uglier. And when I say that, I'm saying y'all are damaging a family. Y'all might not give a fuck, but karma's a bitch. And I don't want no fucking problems with karma or no fucking body. So I'm trying to fucking de-escalate. And I'm going to need help. I'm going to need a lot of fucking help to de-escalate this fucking situation because I'm sick of fucking working and I'm supposed to be fucking retired. I'm supposed to be fucking retired. I'm old as hell. I'm I'm almost 50 years old. I'm almost 50 years old. I'm almost 50 years old. I'm almost 50 fucking years old. Look at the gray hairs. I got gray hairs in my asshole. My boobs dropped. I'm almost 50 years old. I'm almost 50 fucking years old. I don't know why the fuck they got me running around here like I'm a fucking teenager fucking working. I'm fucking almost 50 fucking years old. I'm out here busting my fucking ass. And I'm not getting paid. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of this shit. Who the fuck told them to bring me out here to put me to fucking work? Who the fuck gave them that fucking pass to bring me out here to fucking put me to fucking work? It's gonna be a real goddamn shame if this shit. It's gonna be a real fucking shame. If this shit don't fucking get solved, this is gonna be a fucking shame. If Yuma can't help me figure this fucking out, if Yuma can't help me figure out how to fucking de-escalate this situation that has been escalating, it's gonna be a fucking shame. I try to be transparent with them and they like to fuck around. I'm over here trying to be fucking transparent with these fucking people and they want to fuck around. They want to fuck around. They want to fuck with me and fucking lie on me. I gotta go piss. I had a couple of state troopers, or state police, I mean. I had a couple state police. I had a few state police knock on my door. And on one of the occasions that the state police knocked on my door, that's when I called the FBI. The day I called the FBI, the first day I called the FBI, they sent the state police to do a wellness check. The first time I called the FBI. The time I spoke with FBI agent 9914 and I reported being a victim of white supremacy human traffic, she sent state of Arizona police to do a wellness check. Because I told her what Yuma police was doing to me with the whole fucking bullshit. Taking up for the fucking human traffickers instead of fucking protecting me. I told her. And she sent the state police to knock on my door. And when he came here, he wanted to know what's my disability, like if he's a fucking doctor. Instead of him processing the information I was giving him about being a victim and re-victimized by the fucking police, right? Instead of him processing that information, he stood at my door and was fishing for information about my disability, as if he was looking for a reason to discriminate against me to minimize my complaint. That's what they do. They encourage me to go to get mental health treatment in order for them to provide me with resources to help me move, right? It's all a setup. Because as soon as I start saying that I need mental health services, that opens up a whole lot of doors for them to start labeling me as the fucking problem. Instead of providing services like they promised, they use my disability against me. That Amber Tills bitch, that racist fucking white privileged fucking liar, she stigmatized me and said that I am aggressive behavior because I am passionate. She labeled me with a mental health stigma and she called me aggressive behavior because I am fucking on disability. So the bitch is trying to build a case against me that I am a fucking problem. Instead of her trying to help me, she sabotaged me. I could break down the timeline and everything. The bitch is she's a fucking racist. So she's white supremacy. It's all a fucking systemic oppression, systemic racism. And you know what aggressive behavior means coming from a white woman who works in a mental health fucking crisis clinic? You know what aggressive behavior means? It means angry black woman. Because I asked them in the intake to make sure they put in my file, I am Black Lives Matter. Because if they have a problem with me being Black Lives Matter, I don't belong in their fucking business at all. Because I don't want a problem. So I needed them to know I'm being transparent, and I'm going to need them to let me know what the fuck is the deal. And you know how they let me know? By assigning Amber Tills. And she sabotaged my whole shit with her fucking white privilege lies. And then after that, I exposed the fuck out of them because that's what the fuck they are. They're a bunch of fucking Eddie Guerrero, lie, cheat, steal, fucking bankrupt. They do all kind of fucking they they do all kind of crazy shit. So anyway, I exposed them on social media, and they got pissed off and retaliated, and they tried to fucking they called 911 on me. They called 911 and said I have suicidal tendencies. Bitch, where's your proof? First off, where's your fucking proof? And second off, why are you so fucking butthurt about me exposing that you have a history on Better Business Bureau, that you're a fucking fraud? You're a business of fraud. Why are you so butthurt? That's public information. It's not like I called your fucking husband or your boyfriend or your Hitler dick to fucking get the information. No, I didn't do that. I went into public fucking information and pulled your ass right the fuck out. So I don't understand why they feel they need to retaliate against me, and why they feel they need to be in cahoots with Yuma police to try to build a case of mental health against me. Why do you feel you need to do that when I told y'all don't fucking contact me, don't bother me? Why are y'all still fucking trying to sabotage me? Why? White supremacy is real. That's why. White supremacy inside of Community Health Associates is very fucking real. That's why. Because they know I'm a victim of white supremacy, human traffic. And they still want to use their white privilege, abuse of power to do corrupt shit and harass me. So right now it's 4:45 a.m. and we're waiting for Sergeant Davis. And I don't know what time I called them, but I believe I called them around 11 o'clock last night. I called them around 11 o'clock. So I have been on YouTube since around 11 o'clock last night. And I have been on social media since my son's graduation at Kofa High School last night. I went to his graduation at, I think it was 5:30. I went to his graduation 5:30 p.m. I have been on social media for a long time. Maybe 24 hours, I don't know. I'm fighting for my fucking life. I'm fighting for my children's lives. I am doing white supremacy human traffic awareness, white supremacy human traffic prevention. I am working overtime and I'm not getting paid. I'm working. It's a job to fight for my life and fight for my children's lives. It's a fucking job. It's a job. We're fighting for our lives. We're surrounded by a white supremacy human traffic community. Our lives have been threatened. We were white supremacy human traffic from Harvard University community all the way to the border of Mexico, Yuma, Arizona, white supremacy human traffic community. I have been fighting for my life for almost 4 fucking years. Mine and my children's lives. I have been begging the city of Yuma for assistance for almost 4 fucking years. The whole time, my family has been swindled and robbed. We arrived to Yuma, Arizona with a vehicle. We arrived to Yuma, Arizona with a housing voucher, Section 8 voucher. We are almost 4 years residing in Yuma, still fighting to hold on to the little bit that we have. And I reported this to social service agencies, many of different agencies throughout the 4 years. These businesses out here are corrupt. The culture is they target victims. They know how to target victims of human traffic because this is a human traffic community. So they know how to target us. And they swindle me out of my pennies. They rob me out of my pennies all the way to bankruptcy. They swindle me out of my vehicle. They swindle me out of thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of fucking dollars over 4 years. I can't fucking grow here. I can't. I can't fucking grow here. Now they fucking with my mental health. They already took our transportation. They took our transportation right from underneath our fucking ass. And they want to take our fucking Section 8 voucher right from underneath our fucking ass. And this sofa I'm sitting on is $3,500 sofa. They want to take it right from underneath mine and my children's ass. They're like Hitler, Nazi Germany. Hitler regime, Nazi Germany. You know how Hitler regime, Nazi Germany, those cops, they were in charge of swindling the Jews, the Jewish people. They was in charge of creating a systemic oppression, systemic racist community to swindle the Jewish people out of everything they can. That's how the fuck these people out here are. They get you to a mental state where it's like you will be happy to fucking abandon everything to them and fucking run for your life. It's mental torture. It's mental torture. Me and my children have been residing under white supremacy, human traffic, terrorism for almost 4 years. Me and my children have been suffering, residing in Yuma, Arizona under white supremacy duress for almost 4 fucking years. We have been residing in Yuma, Arizona with death targets over our heads for almost 4 years. And I'm spreading awareness because if anything happens to me or my children, I want people to know the root cause. This is a fucking systemic fucking problem. And it's been going on for a long time. Before I arrived to Yuma, Arizona, this shit, they've been doing this shit for a long fucking time. They're very comfortable with being fuck ups. Look at this agency is the epitome of what I have been dealing with when I request for mental health services out here. I have been dealing with corruption, like this agency, Community Health Associates. That's what I've been dealing with, corrupt fucking mental health agency. And I reported it to fucking Yuma Regional Medical Center doctors. They know. They're doctors. They know. They know a lot of shit. They're doctors. They know. They know I'm not the only one out here going through some type of shit with these fucking social services. The doctors at Yuma Regional Center, they know. They know. I don't want to fucking do this. I do not want to be a part of this shit. I don't know how to get out. I don't know how to de-escalate it because they keep fucking with me. So when they keep fucking with me, I have to keep fucking working. I don't know how to fucking stop fucking working. It's about to be 5 o'clock in the morning. I had a Spanish, a Latino. I had a Latino Yuma, Arizona police on the last video. I had a Latino Yuma, Arizona police jump on the bandwagon of stigmatizing me, of trying to sabotage me because I'm disabled. I don't understand it. I don't understand. I don't understand their culture. I don't understand their culture. I do not understand these people's culture to target victims and re-victimize the victim. I don't understand their fucking culture. It's like I don't understand. It's like they're not human. They don't have humanity. It's like they're not human. It's like they live like fucking scavengers, taking from victims. It's real sad, yo. It's sad. It's sad that this shit is happening in America. I would have expected, yeah, of course, this happens in like third world countries because it's hard, it's rough out there. But for people who got money, jobs, businesses to be doing this shit, this is a human traffic community. This is a human traffic community. It is. It is. And it's a taboo subject. Nobody want to talk about it. Nobody want to talk about it. Nobody wants to fucking talk about it. And that fucking company sent their fucking clinician supervisor to beg me to go into their fucking office for services. She called me, the clinician. I got it recorded on social media. The fucking clinician from that office begged me to fucking go over there. Like she was fucking begging me to go over to the office. They would have set me the fuck up. So if they would have set me the fuck up, I have to wait for the next time somebody out here going to set me up because they got connections everywhere. They already connected to the police. They're in cahoots with the fucking human police. Look at how human police treated me on the last video when I called their non-emergency number. Look at how they treated me. That's how the fuck they treat me. They trying to set me the fuck up. They've been trying to do this for 4 fucking years. Now they happy that they finally convinced me to go to seek mental health services. That way now they have an ally. Now they're not alone in this fucking plan of theirs to fucking set me the fuck up. Now they have an ally. You don't know how many times these agencies, these government agencies out here lied on me and my children about criminal activity and about being fucking crazy. Can you imagine being called a school shooter and knowing that it's a fucking goddamn lie? Do you know what that's like? And the people that call you that are connected to the Yuma police and the Yuma fire department. Do you know what it's like that you fear for your life because if your life is ever in danger and you need public services, you can't fucking trust them because their wives and husbands are fucking lying on you saying you're a school shooter. Do you know what the fuck that's like? Can you imagine what the fuck that's like for a fucking government? People who work and get paid by the fucking state of Arizona to fucking concoct fucking lies on you? Do you know what the fuck that means? That means I'm not safe. That means my children are not safe. That means what we're living here is a fucking illusion, a mirage. Our good times are short-lived because the reality is we're not safe. We're not. Everybody likes to think that the police and the fire department and the mental health workers, providers, that they're all take oath to fucking save lives. But there are many, many communities out here on the border of Mexico. Look at Cabo 6. They got fake fucking doctors. This is what I'm talking about. There's a lot of people running around with fucking titles that shouldn't be having fucking titles because they don't have morals and values to save lives. They destroy lives with lies and racism. And it's scary when they're wearing badges, guns and badges. Because a lot of these fire departments, they have guns. They're just like cops. Just because they're fire department, no, they're just like the fucking police. They're all the same. And it's not safe to be in a white supremacy human traffic community when you are Black Lives Matter. It's not safe to be Black Lives Matter in a white supremacy human traffic community, because your life is at risk. Not only because I was threatened by the human traffickers, my life is at risk because I cannot trust and depend on public service to fucking protect me. I can't. They have been trying to fucking sabotage me for over 3.5 years. It's gonna be 4 years. I don't want to be here. I need help. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna fucking get the fuck out. I don't know how I'm gonna get the fuck out. I pay a lot of money in cab fare. I pay a lot of money in cab fare. My credit cards are maxed the fuck out. These motherfuckers out here got me maxing out my fucking credit cards. I don't know how I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. It's 5 o'clock. I told that man to go ahead and take care of his priorities because he got calls coming in for I don't know what the fuck. But I'm not fucking bleeding. I'm not bleeding. I'm not bleeding. I'm not bleeding. So I don't have a 911 situation because I'm not fucking bleeding. So he needs to take care of whatever the fuck priority calls he got before he fuck with me. But I won't be surprised if he leave this shit for the next cop to deal with. I won't be surprised because there's a lot of people don't want to deal with this shit. So I won't be surprised if he don't. I won't be surprised if he don't show up. I won't be surprised. We talking about low quality around here. We talking about low quality. Yeah, he might be busy out there doing more important priority shit, but you would think he would fucking call me, right? Let's see if he do a no call, no show. Just like Amber Tills from Community Health Associates. Let's see if he do a no call, no show. I'm gonna stay online because I want to see if he does a no call, no show. I want to see if he does a no call, no show. He gets off of work at 7. I want to see if he does a no call, no show. Because I'm trying to come to a resolution. I'm trying to come to some kind of fucking resolution. Because I'm going to have to leave all my shit. And that's going to be a goddamn fucking shame. I'm going to have to leave all my fucking shit here and fucking haul ass. That's going to be a fucking shame. That's going to be a fucking shame, y'all. No matter how it works out, if I end up on the East Coast, I'm going to be happy. Because I'm going to feel safe. And that's priceless. To feel safe, is priceless. And yeah, there's races out there. And yeah, some of them probably know people out here. I mean, they do know people out here because they do have border patrols in Trenton, New Jersey. I could look up a few border patrols people that's connected to Trenton. Don't fucking play with me. So I know they every fucking where. These fucking corrupt ass cops, they every fucking where. They everywhere. But it's a different culture in where I'm from. It's a different culture. They can't run from Black Lives Matter because there's fucking Black Lives Matter everywhere. It's very rare you get one of these whitewashed black people where the fuck I come from. That's very fucking rare. The same way it's rare to find Black Lives Matter in Yuma. I've been here almost 4 years. Not one. Not one. Not one. You can't even fucking depend on the fucking NAACP out here. You can't even fucking depend on them. I should be working right now. Instead of waiting around for him, I let him calm my ass down. I let him calm my ass down and I stopped working. I should just keep fucking working. But I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, so I'm gonna wait till 7 o'clock and then figure out a fucking plan what the fuck I'm gonna do next. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt because he sound like he sound like a little bit more like he know what the fuck's going on. He sound like it. Well, you know how that go. They make it sound good out here. They make everything sound good. They make shit out here sound good. I know if I go to the East Coast, I got work to do on the East Coast too. Bitch, I'm in work mode. I'm in all the way fucking work mode. They don't really give a fuck. They can act like they do, but they need to give a fuck about they need to give a fuck about their community. Even if they don't give a fuck about me, even if they don't give a fuck about me and my kids, they need to give a fuck about their community because they shouldn't be living like shit. Because there's a lot of people out here that don't live like shit. But the majority, they live like shit. Because they live in a community that doesn't have any resources for victims. That's living like shit. When you live in a community that does not have resources for victims, that's a disaster waiting to fucking happen. And they live like fucking disasters out here. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. Can you imagine? Can you imagine Yuma Police Department wanting to retaliate against me? Can you imagine a police department on the border of Mexico wanting to retaliate against me? Can you imagine that? Because since they're in cahoots with Community Health Associates, that says a lot. That says a lot. And then they included the fire department. That says a lot. They're saying a statement to me. They're sending a statement to me. They're telling me that they are pissed the fuck off and they want retaliation. So they are teaming up with a very corrupt fraud mental health crisis clinic that I have been lured to by Manuel from Adobe Wellness Well Care. Manuel, the social worker, he lured me. Just like the human traffickers, he groomed me by promising me that he was going to help with my housing crisis. He promised me that he was going to help me get a U-Haul truck for across the country. Then he promised me he was going to help me get a U-Haul truck for local. He made a lot of promises to me, that Manuel from social worker from Adobe WellCare Wellness. He made a lot of promises to me, and I reported him, and I got screenshots on Facebook. I reported him, a complaint against him, and his supervisor never fucking got back to me with a resolution about my complaint. She was supposed to help me find another mental health services that was going to provide the same services that Manuel said they were going to provide. Housing crisis service. The same fucking services that Adult Protective Services promised to provide. They all these agencies, social service agencies, including the mental health clinic over here, they all gave me false hope, just like the human traffickers. The human traffickers groomed me with the same fucking false hopes, helping me with housing. Do you see the pattern here that these social service agencies and the white supremacists have? Do y'all connect the pattern? They promise me, they groom me by promising me things that they don't deliver. You see what I'm saying? He said he was going to help. They all said they was going to help with my housing crisis. They all said that. And this is the thing. They're not just fucking with my mental health. I have teenagers. They're fucking with my children's mental health, because when these social services, these multiple social services give me false hope and false promises, I share that false hope and false promises with my children. So my children get excited over the false hope and false promises, and we don't know that we're being groomed and lured the same way that the human traffickers groomed us and lured us. So these social service agencies made me all these promises and hopes, and they said that I would have to go to mental health services in order to qualify for the resources that they promised me. So I follow their directions, and look at where I'm at now, in a worse place than I was before I asked them for help. And they're all getting paid by the state of Arizona. Do you see how they benefit off of victims of white supremacy, human trafficking? They're cashing checks for providing services to me that are lies. They're lying to me. It's just like the human traffickers. Same shit. Same shit. It's the culture. It's their culture. I'm dealing with millionaires here. I'm dealing with millionaires. I'm dealing with fucking millionaires, people who own businesses. Adobe is a fucking business. Adult Protective Services is a fucking business. Community Health Associates, they're a business. Yuma Police Department, they're a business. The board of education, well, there's no board of education here, but the educational institutions, they are businesses. People need to, the auto service community, business. This is what I'm talking about. The housing authority, this is all business. This is all fucking money. This is big money. This is government. My life is in danger because there's no community here. There's no resources for victims. Victims are targeted. They're groomed. They're lured into the system of systemic oppression, systemic racism. It's a Trump trap. It's modern day slavery. It don't matter that I'm not working. I'm paying rent. I'm paying for food. I only get 200 a month in food stamps. I'm paying for food. I'm paying for rent. Every time I spend a penny in these businesses out here, that's money that's being generated in this town. That's money. Every penny counts. Everybody's benefiting from a victim of white supremacy, human traffic times 3. Me and my children. They're benefiting. On top of swindling and robbing us, they're benefiting. And guess what? Me and my children don't get to enjoy our lives. We don't get to enjoy our lives. We try. We try the best we can. It's easier for the children to try because their brains are not fully developed. They can't comprehend how the severity of this situation. They can't. They're children. But me, I have been suffering a lot for almost 4 years. I have been suffering a lot. A lot. Me and my children have been bullied a lot. Me and my children. I know. The picture looks good. I know. It's a desert mirage. It's an illusion because we are traumatized. My family is traumatized by the abuse that we have endured in the city of Yuma. And I don't know how we're still fucking alive after all the shit we went through. It's sad. It's sad that this is America. It's sad. It's 5:15. Let's see if he do a no call no show. Let's see. I won't doubt it because it's the fucking culture out here. I won't doubt it. I am getting sleepy and I'm going to need a fucking nap. And when I get up from my fucking nap, dude, it's same shit, different day. Same shit, different day. Because I'm hopeless. This is what it looks like to be a victim of white supremacy, human traffic in Yuma, Arizona. Hopeless. This is what it looks like. I'm fucking hopeless. My son walked home from his graduation. Well, this ain't a home. Why the fuck do I keep saying that? So we walked back to La Posada apartment A103 from his graduation. And while before we even got off of the Kofa High School property, he was asking me about his future. He was telling me he wanted to go to school or go to work. The culture out here, they have millions of dollars for scholarship for children in school and high school graduating. But my son is not one of those privileged children because we don't have our basic needs met. So we can't plan for a future. My children have fell through the cracks because they're not white Mexican and they're not white supremacy. My children fell through the cracks. My son graduated high school, and before he got off the property after graduation, he was telling me about his concerns about the future. My son graduated from Kofa High School class 2023, and he doesn't have a plan for the future, and he's afraid for his life for the future because he doesn't have a plan. He graduated from school, but he doesn't have a plan because he doesn't have his basic needs met, and he's 17 years old. Can you imagine? At 17 years old, I was already working on my second child. At 17 years old, I was already working on my second child. And I was able to raise my children to have goals and to dream and to have goals and to work. I raised my children to do the best they can. I was able to raise a Harvard University scholar. My crazy ass. My crazy ass that these people want to fucking lie on me and say that I'm so crazy I need to be locked the fuck up and drugged up. They want to turn me into a fucking drug addict. They have been trying to do that since the day I fucking moved out here in Crossroads Homeless Shelter. That fucking drug addict that stole my narcotics, she tried to set me up with fucking drugs. Well, she did it through one of the residents. She didn't do it directly to me, but she did it through one of the residents. The same resident that I complained to her about because that resident had her husband in the room where me and my children were sleeping. I was sleeping with my children, and her husband was standing over me. When I opened my eyes, her husband was standing over me in our room, mine and my children's room. We shared with his wife, but he did not reside in the fucking shelter. He was a visitor. He did not belong in the room. He was standing over me, and I reported it to that white staff member of Crossroads, the one that stole my pills. I reported it to her. And that started a chain reaction with me having a lot of problems with the residents in that fucking shelter because I told on the husband. I assumed that staff would have protected me and my children because a stranger, a man was standing over me. He's a Marine. He's a veteran Marine. And he's black. And his wife was Chinese, and she stalks the fuck out of me on my social media. She's probably still on my friend list. And it started a chain reaction with that white fucking that white fucking Crossroads shelter, the one that stole my narcotic pills. She through that fucking through my roommate, she tried to get my roommate to give me drugs, and they're like kind of a slash rehab type of place over there in Crossroads. It's a homeless shelter slash rehab slash registered sex offender slash all this shit. They got a lot of fucking shit in that fucking family shelter that children should not be exposed to. So when I started complaining about certain living conditions, like having a stranger man stand over me and my children when we're sleeping, so when I start complaining about that, I became a problem. I became a target for Crossroads fucking racist ass fucking crackhead employees. I became a problem for them. So that's what I'm talking about. This year, since day one, this town has treated me and my children poorly since day one. We're not like them. We're not. There's a lot of good people out here. There's a lot of good people out here. But the majority, when you're poor, the majority are corrupt. And when you're rich, a millionaire, from my experience, what I've been exposed to, they're corrupt. And the police and the fire department is in the middle. And they're having to fucking deal with all this shit. I wouldn't want to be a fucking cop out here. I wouldn't want to be public service out here. The only people that could fucking be public service, I'm like, what the fuck, yo? Let me see if that Jeff from Salvation Army emailed me because I sent him an email too. I should be working. I'm talking shit, and when I should be working. The Salvation Army knows they're fully aware of how me and my children have been targeted by their white supremacy human traffic community. But they're part of military too, and they're part of the religious community that slammed doors in my face. Even though they helped us, I had to beg for the help, and it wasn't a full ride. I had to fucking work for it, and I had to contribute money towards um my shelter and food, and they didn't give me a full free ride. So I had to beg for the assistance that I got. But I don't think I don't I mean he knows. The one that runs the Salvation Army in Yuma, Arizona, he knows what's going on here. He knows. Everybody knows. They act like they don't know, but they know. Jeffrey Breezel, uswsalvationarmy.com.org. Oh, I sent it to Jeffrey Franzine, and I don't even know who the fuck that is. He was on my fucking email list. I don't even know who the fuck that is. Who the fuck is? Oh my god, that's my son's 12th grade teacher. I didn't know. I sent it to him by accident. I meant to send it to Jeffrey Breezel. Oh man, I sent it to the wrong fucking person. This is what happens. That was sent in error. That email was sent in error. That was an error. I did not mean to send it to you, Jeffrey Friendzine. I did not mean to send it to you. That was an error. I meant to send it to Jeffrey Brizo from Salvation Army because he knows what the fuck is going on here. What the fuck? Now I gotta send it to Jeffrey because I sent it to the wrong fucking person. I sent it to him. I sent it to that man. What the fuck, yo? I sent it to the wrong person. I've been begging for help, so if these fucking people keep fucking with us, I want y'all to know I've been begging for fucking help. Don't let these people tell you they didn't fucking know that me and my children were in crisis, because they did know. I didn't mean to send it to that Jeffrey. I meant to send it to Breezo. I got them on video. They suggested, they're the ones that suggested, I told they're the ones that suggested to my social worker to get me to go to that community health associates. They turned me away. I got them on recorded. I recorded them on live. That's who I meant to send it to. That's who I meant to send it to. I should send him two. Just to I should just not send it at all. I'm not going to send it. I'm not going to send it. I'm going to close this out. I'm not going to send it. You know why? Because I'm not going to be a bitch. I'm not going to send it. You know why? You know why I'm not going to send it to him? And I'm probably being a dumbass, just like I was a dumbass for fucking dealing with this fucking people today. I'm not going to send it to him because Sergeant Davis said he was going to come through. So I'm not going to keep sending shit out to nobody because I need to give Sergeant Davis a benefit of the doubt. So I'm not sending shit out. I'm not going to work anymore until I find out what's the deal with Sergeant Davis. I'm not sending nothing else out. I want to. I want to fucking go to work, yo. But I'm not going to send nothing out. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to send nothing out. I'm not. Because I'm going to give this Sergeant Davis the benefit of the doubt. And I know that sounds stupid, right? After all the shit they fucking put me through, it sounds stupid for me to do that. But I'm going to do it anyway because I'm slow. I'm fucking slow. It's 5:30 and that fucking cop didn't show up yet. He didn't show up yet and I'm tired. I'm going to need a fucking nap. He didn't fucking show up yet, yo. What time did he fucking call? Let me see what time did he fucking call. City of Yuma, 2:02 a.m. You can't see it. You can't see it. Fuck. Hold on. City of Yuma. That's the day. That's the day after. That's the morning after my son's graduation. That was the first cop that called. That was the first cop. That was the first Yuma, Arizona police officer, a Latino last name. The video is on YouTube. That's the first cop that fucking called from Yuma police. And he got it fucked up. So I asked for his supervisor, Davis. And that's when I got his supervisor, Davis. And he said he has some priority calls, which, hey, go do your thing. But I expect at least a I expect at least a phone call back to let me know if he's not going to show up. So, yeah, the 27th. Yeah. And I called them. I called Yuma police around 11 o'clock last night. My initial call to Yuma police, let me see something. And I called Yuma police and I recorded that shit. I called them around 11 o'clock last night. And it's 5:30 now. And I called them around 11 o'clock last night. I called Yuma police around 11 o'clock at last night, right after we got here from my son's high school graduation, Kofa High School graduation, class of 2023. I called the Yuma police soon as we got here. Because before we left to my son's graduation, the Yuma police, the fire department, and community health associates, they traumatized us again before we left for the graduation. Me and my children were upset because that black social worker that knocked on the door gave me false promises. He gave me false promises, and I shared those false promises with my children. I was excited and I shared those false promises. He said he was going to help. They were going to help with housing crisis and all that. And they're trying to get me into their office. And I told him, I said, well, I don't know who sent you, but tell them I said thank you. And I'm trying to work my way back over there, but I don't feel safe. So I need to get it okay from Manuel, the social worker from Adobe Care Wellness. If Manuel give me an okay to go back to the office, I will go back. But I needed Manuel's approval. And Manuel has not gotten back to me about that. So I wasn't going to go back to that office without Manuel's approval for telling me that I'm going to be safe with those people. Like, I don't even know why I was considering going back after I exposed the fuck out of them. But this is what I'm saying. I'm slow and I trust too much. That's why I can't associate with everybody, because I trust too much. So I have to be careful who I associate with. You have to have some kind of quality for me to associate with you. Because if you don't have any quality, this is what happens. If you're a racist, I can't associate with you. I can't. It's not good for nobody. It's not good for me. It's not good for you. If you're corrupt, I can't associate with you. I can't. Is I can't. I can't do it. I'm too old to be associating with fucked up people. I'm too old. I can't. So they traumatized me and my children before we went to the graduation. Me and my children, we were hurt. We were hurt because it's like, how many people going to do that to us? How many agencies going to do that's been happening to us ever since we were originally white supremacy human traffic out here. That's what led us to the street panhandling. People who was giving us false hope and false promises, people who have businesses, people who have jobs, people who have money, a lot of money, people who have a lot of shit that me and my children don't have, people who have community, people who have friends and family, people who have a lot of things that me and my children don't have. They have fucked our life up so bad that it landed us panhandling on the streets of Yuma, Arizona, on the border of Mexico. That's what landed us out here. False hope, false promises, white supremacy. That's what landed us out here. White supremacy, human traffic. And then to have these agencies knock on the door with a gift bag and pretending to help, right? To pretending to want to help. And then to have the Yuma Police Department to be in cahoots with that agency that pretended to help, and they actually just lied on me, try to sabotage. It's a systemic oppression, systemic racism. That's how they make their money out here. They target victims and re-victimize them. They create mental health crisis. They These fucking agencies, yo, they create drug addicts. That's what they do. And they give a facade that they do treatments for drug addicts. No, and the courts should know this. The courts should know, because the courts should know that this is what's going on. There's a lot of people out here suffering because they don't have proper education. They can't decipher through the manipulation. Unless it's bold, straight up, right in your face, you're not going to know what they're doing to you, because they're generationally oppressive and racist generationally. The government is infested. It's fucking infested. It's infested, and it's dangerous because these people, these are racist Republicans. The majority are racist Republicans. So they're running around with a lot of guns and badges. They're running around with a lot of guns and badges. And I'm trying to de-escalate the situation, and I'm trying to let them know that who the fuck I am and what the fuck I do, so that they can try to de-escalate, because I don't want to fucking work, and I don't want to be fucking battling with these fucking people, because I'm defenseless. I am gun control. I am hashtag gun control. My children and I are from Sandy Hook, Connecticut. That community, my children and I are from over there. I am gun control. I am defenseless. And these people that are attacking me and my children, they're running around here with guns and badges. And they're bullies. You know how Trump is a bully? These motherfuckers out here are Hitler clones, Trump clones. And me and my children are here like fucking sitting ducks waiting to get fucking murdered by these fucking racists. And it's like nobody can hear me. It's like I keep saying it and nobody can hear me. I keep saying it and nobody can hear me. So I feel like I have to keep saying it because nobody's fucking hearing me. Nobody can hear me. So I feel like I have to keep repeating myself because nobody can fucking hear me. I keep begging them to stop abusing me and my family. I keep begging them to stop robbing me and my family. I keep begging them. I keep begging them to stop bullying me and my children. I keep begging the fucking police, Yuma police. I beg them. And then this fucking Latino cop, I recorded him. Y'all go check out my YouTube last video. I recorded how he was talking to me. Listen to how he was talking to me. Pay attention to the details. How he was fucking talking to me. It's not good, yo. It's like Hitler's regime, Nazi Germany. It is. That's what it's like. That's what Yuma, Arizona is like. It's dangerous for Black Lives Matter here. It's dangerous. They even use black people. They even use black people to groom and lure. They even use black people. I don't even fucking trust the NAACP here because I've seen too much shit, yo. I've seen too much shit to know that you can't fucking trust them. You can't. I beg them for an advocate. I begged them, and they were fishing for information and told me to fill out an application. But I'm not educated enough for them to fucking give an advocate to, because I don't know how to write a report. I'm just like Yuma Police. You know how Yuma Police fucked up Justice for Vaughn report? I'm just like Yuma Police Department. I can't write a fucking report. I can't. I didn't graduate from Harvard. So I didn't do a good enough fucking report. I'm not like a millionaire. So NAACP look at me like, I'm not a white millionaire. If I had money, I'm pretty sure they'll be on it. I'm pretty fucking sure. I'm pretty fucking sure. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I could be wrong. But the shit that I've seen out here, it's like, yo, I never belonged here. I never belonged here. Me and my kids never fucking belonged here. We never belonged here. We were human trafficked here. We never belonged here. I'm starting to wonder if I could even trust the fucking FBI agent 9914, because when I called today, I told that man that I had connected with FBI agent 9914 before, and he asked me if I knew her name. You know what that tells me? That tells me that she should have given me her name, and she didn't. She refused. She refused to give me her name. She said the only thing she could give me is her ID number. So how can I trust the FBI if they are located in my zip code and they're not helping me? I wonder if the FBI is super local to Yuma, and I wonder if they're related to the fucking human traffickers. It's a small world in Yuma. I wonder if the FBI is related to Chapman Chevy Fisher. I wonder if they're related to the Whiteheads Auto Shop. I wonder if they're related to DeSantis or DeSantiago's Auto Shop. I wonder if they're related to KK La Posada property management owners. I wonder if the FBI agent 9914 is related to anybody out here who fucking lied on me. I mean, it's possible. It's a small fucking town. And I gave them my zip code. I gave them my zip code. It's a small fucking town. I wonder if the FBI is related to people in Yuma that have violated me and my children. I wonder. I wonder if the FBI gave Yuma police the green light to fuck with me and my children by being in cahoots with the mental health facility um community health associates. I wonder if the FBI gave Yuma police the authority to jump in cahoots with the fucking corrupt ass mental health facility to fuck with me. I wonder, because they're not fucking telling me anything. I wonder a lot of things, because I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I talk to supervisors for every agency and they're just like ignoring me. Adult Protective Service supervisor, they're fucking ignoring me. These agencies don't even want to fucking email me. For real. I don't have a community. Me and my children never had a community. So it doesn't surprise me that these motherfuckers are fuck ups too. It doesn't surprise me because it's been almost 4 years that me and my children are out here alone. We're alone. The schools don't have systems where they have a network to assist victims. They don't have that. So me and my children are alone in a racist ass white supremacy fucking town. Me and my children have been alone out here for a while. And there's predators all around us. All around us. All around us. Can you imagine what that's like? To be isolated from your Black Lives Matter community and planted inside of a white supremacy community. Can you imagine? Can you imagine being a disabled single mother? Can you imagine being a disabled single mother? Black Lives Matter, disabled single mother. White supremacy, human traffic across country into a white supremacy, human traffic community. Can you fucking imagine that? Can you imagine? Can you imagine the trauma of the culture shock, the trauma of the terrorism, the trauma of the fucking bullying, the trauma of the threats? Can you imagine that? Just imagine being a disabled single mother. That alone is a stress factor. Being a disabled single mother, that alone is a fucking stress factor. Now, combine that with being a disabled single mother and Black Lives Matter. Okay, that's more stress because now you're community. Now you're woke. Now you're fucking woke. And you're looking at everything like, what the fuck? Right? That's stress. So imagine being a disabled single mother, Black Lives Matter, white supremacy, human traffic victim. Disabled single mother, Black Lives Matter, white supremacy, human traffic victim. Imagine that. Imagine being a disabled single mother, white supremacy, human traffic, Black Lives Matter, human trafficked into white supremacy community. Imagine that, being human trafficked into a white supremacy human traffic community when you are a disabled single mother, Black Lives Matter. Imagine they isolated you across the fucking country. Imagine that. Can you know? Most people can't imagine it. I could have never imagined it if it didn't happen to me. Now, imagine all that and residing with a fucking death threat over your fucking head and over your children's head. Imagine that. Imagine that. A fucking death threat, right? And then when you expose the shit, the human police encourages the human traffickers to silence you and censor you with a court order injunction of harassment. Can you imagine the human police department encouraging the human traffickers to silence and censor you through an injunction of harassment? Can you imagine that? So not only you're a victim, but you have to fucking go with the program and yo, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me what the fuck is going on here. It's crazy to me that I can't depend on public service to provide me with fucking protection. It's crazy to me that the city of Yuma vehicles are on the same auto shop property that have swindled me and my children out of thousands of fucking dollars, yo, and gave us theft of service. And I reported it to the fucking doctors of Yuma Regional Medical Center because it affected my mental health to be robbed by a corporation multiple times. That affected my mental health. And I reported it to the fucking doctor at Yuma Regional Medical Center. These doctors out here know a lot of shit. Don't let them fool you. They know a lot of shit. A lot. And they get political too. I posted it on my Facebook. These white doctors, these white doctors get political too. I'm fucked. I'm trapped. I'm trapped in a Trump trap. I'm trapped in a Trump trap. Justice for Vaughn. Justice for Vaughn. I know what it's like to be trapped. I know what it's like to be trapped. I know what it's like to be trapped. I know what it's like to be trapped by Yuma, Arizona white supremacy fucking community. I know what it's like to be trapped by Yuma, Arizona white supremacy community. I know what it's like. My children know what it's like. It's hell. And it's 6 o'clock and this man still has not showed up. Sergeant Davis from Yuma Police Department. I know, I get it. He's working on priorities. I get it. But I hope I get at least a courtesy call if he don't show up. Because they like to do no call, no shows out here. And I did tell him, go ahead and handle all his priorities. Because when I get a hold of him, I'm going to need his attention. I don't know what the fuck, y'all. It's the culture. It's the fucking culture. They've been getting away with being fucked up for so long. It's the fucking culture. And I'm going to try to get a nap because it's 6 o'clock and I don't think he's going to show up. He gets off at 7 and I'm going to need a nap because I'm going to have a lot of fucking work to do. I'm going to have to catch up for all these hours that I've been sitting here bullshitting online, waiting for him to come. I've been sitting here I'm going to have to catch up with all these fucking hours that I let go. I wasted my fucking time. But I did have an idea that he might not show up because he did tell me. He did tell me that he had work to do. So I'm going to try to take a fucking nap because I got a lot of work to do too. And I need some rest before I go to work.